the hard way. Remind me to. Yeah, Liam has 6 countries noted in his little passport, so they can kind of keep track.
Nice.
Next month, they're gonna do a fantasy vacation to one of these countries, air tickets, how much it costs, the whole 9 yards. So anyway, let me just point people out that when they have questions, they will come up here so you can hear them. All right?
Sure.
So you can see who you're talking to, that helps. But I'll let you know we have, and tell me if you speak Spanish as I ask you. Victoria, she speaks a little Spanish. Lila, a little bit. Emily, a little bit. Griselda, who is fluent. Liam, what? Learning. And Richard, 0. So there you go. Yes, you can come in today. I don't have your Chromebook. Okay, but I'll let you join us today. A one-time thing. Anyway, if you wouldn't mind, Alexandra, could you tell us, I read your biography or whatever on your website, and you've been a lot of places. How did you end up in Costa Rica?
I never thought I'm going to live in Central America. For me, this was like Africa. I was born in Chile. I'm German. And I lived in Chile most of my life. Then I moved to Spain for 15 years at the Canary Island. And then we finished with our kids. And then we decided to move to a warmer place so that everybody can visit us. South Chile is pretty cold. So that was the reason, really. We thought, well, let's check it out. And then we fall in love with the country and with the people, especially.
And you've been there ever since. And you sell real estate. You sell real estate, so obviously you like it.
Yes, I'm really an artist. I'm a ceramist, but you cannot live from the art. So I stepped in real estate, and I'm doing pretty well. I love it. I'm with Remax for 20 years, and in the same place here in Jaco and the Pacific Coast, Central Pacific Coast of Costa Rica.
That's where the beach, the really good beaches are. Yes, good beaches. Okay, kids, who's going to ask the first question? Come on up. When do you have to get up and move? Okay, here, Griselda, I'm moving out of the way. That chair's going to be better.
Good morning, Miss Alexandra.
Good morning, Priscilla.
So on my research, I found out that Costa Ricans love peace.
Can you please speak a little bit louder so I can understand?
Yeah.
And closer, maybe?
Maybe move closer, yeah.
During my research, I found out that Costa Ricans love peace. So is it actually peaceful in Costa Rica?
Okay. I'm going to be, with everything I tell you, very, very honest. Costa Rican, really, the people feel very proud because they don't have an army. They don't have a military. They got rid of this in 1948. Supposedly to put more money into students and schools. And I say supposedly because it's not that they have the greatest school and the greatest education. It's like regular, like everywhere. But they told them, now we're going to be a peaceful country because we have no military. So it is peaceful. People are really kind and nice in general. And yeah, it's a peaceful country.
Thank you.
Who's next?
Okay.
Come on. Richard, come on, you have questions.
Morning, Alexandra.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Alexandra.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
What I found while researching Costa Rica was that what I found researching about Costa Rica is that it's inexpensive to live there. How inexpensive is it to live there? To live in Costa Rica?
Okay, so it is really expensive.
Oh.
Okay, it's not cheaper than anywhere else. I mean, I would say it's very similar to the States. Yes, you can buy cheap fruit. The meat is not the greatest because most of the meat they export them. So if you want to eat good meat, you have to go to a good butcher, expensive one, or you have to buy USA, how you say meat. Okay, so that's in general. That's the reality. That's the reason why people does dishes with the chopped meat because it's sometimes not really tender. And well, that's something about the meat. But in general, let's say we pay for electricity $120 per month. Internet and cable, it's like $60 per month. Um, Grocery is getting very expensive. In general, you go to the supermarket. I guess you need like $300,000 or $400,000 for a small family to buy the basics. Okay. If you have any question, let me know. I mean, maybe I'm not telling you everything.
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
Okay.
Here we go, Zoe. Coming over here.
My name is Zoe. I came in late, but I don't think you know me, but I came in late. My name is Zoe. So instead of, well, how come you chose Costa Rica?
She talked about that.
Oh. Oh.
She already said that.
Oh.
You want to say anything else? Why?
But that's okay. You can ask me again. I don't know. I can answer again. No problem.
Okay.
Go a little bit louder.
Out of all the warm places, how come you chose Costa Rica? Was my question.
Okay. So my daughter lives in Florida. I have grandkids in your age. So we were traveling from Chile to Costa Rica many times, and we stopped, excuse me, from Chile to the States, and we stopped in Costa Rica, and I was afraid to go out. So I stayed for hours in the airport, and I could see how people were talking, how nice they were, really. You could see the people, they clean and they, everybody. So when the moment came after 6 years doing this, I told my husband, why not Costa Rica? Let's go and check it out. And we were looking for a warm place. We lived at the Canary Islands in Spain, which is in Africa, which was the great weather too. But I think in Costa Rica, actually in Atenas, which is kind of the center of the country, you have one of the greatest climate of the world. It's mild and it's constant the whole year round.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's all.
Okay.
Next.
Uh, do you have any popular like sport teams in Costa Rica?
If I have what, sorry?
Popular like any sport team like that's famous or something?
Ooh, I'm not very in sport. We do have a soccer team, and we were doing very good a few years ago. Sport is really a big thing. I mean, especially biking, and yeah, it's a country where you can do sport all over, and yeah. But I'm not very familiar with the teams and the names and all that. Sorry, but you can check online.
Can you swallow?
What are school likes there?
Good morning.
At,
Say good morning.
good morning, sorry.
Okay.
My question is, how is school likes there?
What is school
Okay.
like?
What is that?
Like just how school is over there.
Day during the day?
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
what do they learn?
Okay.
Subjects?
Okay. I don't understand the question. Do it in another way, like simple.
What kind of subjects do you learn there?
What classes,
What,
subjects? Like
what
here
kind
they-
of sorry.
Subjects.
subjects, what do you study? What kind of
Ah.
subject you study in
Yeah.
school? At their age, for example, if you know. You
Okay,
said-
what I study,
Uh-huh.
what you can study here.
What you can study here, what you can study here. I think what they're asking is, you said that the schools were not very good. Maybe why?
Well, you know
good?
what? Yeah, I can go a little bit over that. I mean, if you get rid of the military, and you're supposed to spend all that money in education.
Uh-oh, you froze. Hang on, you froze. It's okay. So we can figure it out. I don't know how to get her back. Miss Alexandra, you are frozen. We're gonna try, there you are.
That was
Wait. Wait, we're frozen. Give us just a minute. We need the line to come back.
There are many, yeah, there are many technical.
Okay, you keep freezing.
Okay.
So if you would repeat, I hate
Me?
to ask, but yeah, you were freezing on us. Could you repeat your answer, please? We still can't. She's frozen again.
Okay.
There you are, sort of.
There are many technical, new technical.
Okay, we are having technical problems. Sounds like we've got a really good connection. Does she have the yellow bar? Hang on. Well, for some reason, we're also on. She's connected to audio. I think it may be their connection. I can't tell. Looks like it. Okay, I think what we're gonna do. This isn't working well. Hold on. We're on CFP staff, so we're good. I'm gonna pause this.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Okay. I have good internet service.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
is good internet in Costa Rica. Sometimes we have storms coming and then it gets a bit strange, but that's it. Okay, as far as what you can learn here in Costa Rica, maybe that was your question.
Yes.
There are many technical and good universities or college. You could join and you can have good education. I mean, the education is fine. Okay.
Yeah.
What is your idea? What you want to do? You want to come to study here?
No, I just want to know how like.
How it goes. Okay.
tell
I
her
don't
where
know.
you're from. Tell her where you're from, because you've had some real changes coming here. Tell her where you're from.
Kenya.
Kenya. Ah, okay. Welcome to America.
Yeah, he's comparing, I mean, this is different than where he was, and now we want to know, they're interested in schools because, of course, if they were to move to Costa Rica while they're in school, it would be a big change. So, but enough about that. Does somebody else have a question? Victoria, I know you have one, my friend. Come on, you told me you did.
Yeah, just ask anything. How the beaches are, how many monkeys you can see every day. I mean, it's a beautiful country. I can sell it to you. It's a great country. It's great to retirement. It's great for vacation. My grandkids, they love to come. They don't come to see me. They come to see the country. So, yeah, here's somebody else. Okay.
How much is 500 in your currency to the
A little bit louder. How much is what?
How much is 500 of your currency to 500? I mean, how much is 500 of your currency to US dollars?
Okay, we have a country where we have colones, and right now it's very low. I mean, it's only 500 colones per dollar. We went up to 750, so that makes a big difference. You can use dollars here in Costa Rica to buy. and real estate is all in dollars. So yeah, 500 colones is $1, and the minimum salary is like $600.
600.
That's not a lot of money.
It's a dollar, like $1.10.
$1.10, okay. All right, anything else, Richard? Okay, next, come on.
She
Come on.
she will come. Okay.
Come on.
Good morning. So I have
Roll up.
Good morning. I have a question. So I read that it said like chewing gum is like rude to do it in public. So if you chew gum, do you have to chew it at home?
A ver, say it a little bit louder and closer, please. Something about the fruits?
No.
Roll out.
If you chew gum, do you have to chew it at home and not in public?
Tell them where you're at.
Because they said it's impolite.
If you chew something,
Yeah.
Gum.
like eating,
Yeah.
No, chicle gum. Let's see if I can be louder. I know the sound is, we're gonna have to do something about our
it
microphone.
has an echo because it's too
Ah.
big your place. That way, that's it. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, she said, she read that it is impolite to chew gum in public. So do you just chew it at home? That's a question.
You know what? Actually, I think I chew gum my whole life, but I think it's unhealthy and it doesn't look well.
Okay,
And this is something very American. Everybody makes it because it's fun or it's whatever. But yeah, you should not choose gum when you go to a job meeting and try to get a job.
that makes sense,
I
yes,
mean, really, yeah.
anywhere. Okay, is that good enough? Yes, okay. Who else? Somebody had a question about what kind of fruits? Emily, you want to come ask the question about what kind of fruits they have?
It looks like they know everything.
They do research first. And so, but do y'all want to, what else do y'all want to ask? Anything about, here comes Emily. You may have to
Okay.
ask that a little bit, darling. Roll out.
Why is a lack of eye contact noticed as untrustworthiness?
A ver. Say it again and louder. Why is it?
Why is a lack of eye contact thought as untrustworthy?
You want me to?
Eye contact. You will explain me what she says.
She's asking about eye contact is supposed to be, it is considered untrustful. You're not. She's asking about eye contact. Apparently, lack of eye contact is considered untrustworthy there. Is that true? Are people real direct? Are they, is it
Okay.
kind of something like that?
Okay. People are kind and they will help you. If you ask something what direction it is, they don't know how to say no. So they would give you anything. They think it works and you're going to end up in a place it's not the right one. Okay. So it's not that they lie, but they teach them to not say no. Okay. That's something very important. I find out when I came, they give us very wrong directions always. Okay. Eye contact. I think that's something in the whole world. If you talk to somebody, you should make eye contact. If you don't want somebody to attract to you, you don't should look at them. But something everybody knows. I mean, if you walk on the street, you're not going to look everybody in the eyes. But by the same way, you don't need to show yourself shy, only firm, right? Not looking at. See?
Makes sense?
Something else? No?
Anything else? Who has another question? Someone does. I know you do. Oh,
She
Emily
has
does.
another question.
How many years of school are there?
How many years do you
In
go?
Costa Rica?
Yes.
I think it's very similar everywhere in the world. In some countries you have, I don't know exactly in Costa Rica, it's mandatory to go like 8 years to school, basic. right? But yeah, and then it's for 8 years and another 4 years at high school, and then college or technical institute.
Yes. Yes, but did you hear she said it's mandatory to go to school through year 8?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
not mandatory after that? It's not. you
No.
don't- Okay. We have a question? Optional, okay. Next? No, kinda. What else do we have? Okay, I have a question then, because I get to ask my question. Just saying. What do expats find most disconcerting, what do expats have the hardest time adjusting to when they move? Or what do tourists have a hard time with when they visit?
Okay. Actually, in general, people, they like it here when they come. They have not much issue. What it's a reality is Costa Rica is kind of slow. So sometimes people are annoying about when they do something. They have to do it like 2 or 3 times. Like you go to the bank, they tell you you have to bring this and that. You go with the documents and they say, yeah, but this is missing. But you didn't told me. So okay, you have to go again. And it can happen 2 or 3 times before you get something accomplished. Okay. Um the weather where I live, it's pretty hot. It's on the coast. Some people, they don't like it that hot. And the language is not a problem. Most of the people, they speak English. It's actually where I live very relaxed, and we have a farmers market once a week, and the beaches are all over. You have beautiful beaches 20 minutes away from Jaco, where I live, and the whole coast has nice places to enjoy. Mhm.
Okay, we've only got about 4 minutes or 5. If you have any other questions, now is the time to ask them. Come on.
He is a sport guy.
Uh, do y'all like, what is y'all's like most famous beaches and stuff?
Where's the closest beach?
Famous, like, do y'all have any like famous beaches like a lot of people go to?
Famous
Beaches.
Beaches,
beaches, but famous beaches?
like a lot of people go there or something.
Okay. This part where I live, it's a very good surfer spot. And there is a beach 5 minutes away from here. It's a Playa Hermosa, which they do international surf contest. And there are some other white sand beaches at Punta Leona. You can go over the coastline and just check all this. And you will have a good picture from how it looks. The tropical lush forest, it goes through the ocean, so you have the ocean and the forest and the ocean attached in many places, which is really nice. And well, there are beaches everywhere. Some are good to swim, some other are better to surf. Yeah, you have to be careful with the rip tides. When it's low tide, it's better to swim.
Yeah, because like when I was in Puerto Rico, this mom and daughter got tied somehow, and she got pulled by the
In
tides.
Puerto Rico? Okay, I am in Costa Rica.
Oh,
I know.
He's saying that he was asking because in Puerto Rico, he read about a family.
No, I was there.
Oh, he was there and someone drowned in the riptide.
Okay, there are people drowning all over the world every day.
Yep.
So you have to be careful with the water and be cautious.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Time for 1 or 2 more questions. Come on. Just get up and move. Go out.
How was the crime rate there in Costa Rica? How was
Excuse me?
How was the crime rate?
Okay, the crime is getting worse and worse, like in the States. So we get something out of that too. There is a big, what is what you say, like immigration. They don't come here, but they pass through this, and the world is
Okay,
upside down everywhere. I don't, but of course, if you go to a place like the Bronx or something like that, you're gonna have problems. So I don't think it's different than anywhere else.
okay. Does that make sense? Does anybody have any more questions? We have to finish up because you guys gotta go to class and release it. Right, say goodbye, say thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Okay, nice
Hang
to
on.
meet you all. No, no.
I'll just thank you so much for being here. This is a new club for us. And the kids coming and sitting up here is really hard for them. I'm impressed with how well they do. But I'm gonna get a microphone
Yeah.
for now. So thank you so much, because Costa Rica is one of my dream countries, like everyone else. I want to retire there. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. If you need something, just let me know. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Okay. You too. Bye.